All right, we have that breaking news story out of Ohio. You see that plume of smoke there in the air. It's some bad stuff hovering. It's a chemical leak, forcing a lot of people to have to evacuate that area. CBS News correspondent Shanelle Kaul has been monitoring this breaking situation from the newsroom. What's the latest?
All right, well, we're learning more this hour, Reed, about what happened this morning. Officials say 3,000 gallons of nitric acid was released from a tank, and it essentially created nitric oxide in the air. This happened at around 8:30 a.m. local time, and that's why you see this plume of yellow smoke in the air. You'll remember last time we spoke, I had said that there were 5,000 gallons that had leaked. Now we're learning more about this number. That's what we were originally told, but authorities now updating that number. And this all happened, Reed, at a manufacturing plant called Austin Powder. This is in Vinton County, Ohio. It's just south of Columbus. It's a big commercial explosive manufacturing plant. That's why there was a lot of concern about this leak. Still this hour, a lot of questions about exactly how this happened and how contained the initial leak is, because the plant didn't send any representatives from the company to speak to the media just moments ago. Listen.
The leak on the ground would probably be contained with like booms and pads, possibly dirt. They would make like dikes and trenches and things like that to contain the leak of the liquid nitric acid. As far as the nitric oxide, it's a vapor, so it's going up in the air due to the reaction. So it's just going to have to dissipate into the air. But anything leaked on the ground, Ohio EMA and the Vinton County EMA and the Ohio EPA will work with that to work on the cleanup.
And so when you look at that really dramatic image of that yellow plume of smoke over the manufacturing plant, Reed, there was understandably a lot of concern. So a 3-mile radius around that plant was initially evacuated, and then the evacuation order was essentially extended to the entire village of Zaleski. That impacted about 750 residents. Can also tell you the Red Cross and United Way are now offering shelter to those folks who are displaced because of this chemical leak. That will happen until testing comes back that essentially will indicate the area is safe to return home to. Now, in terms of potential health impacts of this, symptoms of exposure to nitric acid include irritation to your eyes, skin, and throat. Also includes drowsiness or unconsciousness. If you feel like you've been exposed, health officials are advising you to wash those areas that were exposed and then later to see a doctor if those symptoms do persist.
Shanelle Kaul, thank you for that update to that breaking news out of Ohio. We appreciate you.